So then, working these booths, I came across another woman, and it was at the Arnold. And it was because of bodybuilding.com that I did meet Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would have never met him if it wasn't for them. But then this woman contacted me. She interviewed me, and then she says, "Hey," it's like, "would you like to be a dancer?" I was like, I've never danced before in my life. And it lingered for years, because what happened at my senior year of prom, I couldn't dance with my prom date. I didn't know how to go about it. I mean, I felt like, what do you do? Do you dance on the side here, or, do this, we're extended? What do you do, I was nervous, or I would say, sit on my lap. Looking back now, I would have. I like sit. Okay. No, but and it's like, what happened was, I wanted to be normal. So what I did was, originally I stood up. I could stand up when I was a senior, and I held on to her waist. But I wasn't as good as I am now standing, and I put a lot of pressure on her. So I backed up, and then I fell down. My best friend sort of caught me, and then my mind was going 100 miles an hour. I'm like, I gotta figure something out. I don't want to dance with her like this. Except I felt like a freak again. So what I did was, quick thinking, I went to the front of the stage, and I stood up by the stage, and I grabbed the stage. So I used the stage to hold on for support, and then with the other hand, I held on to her waist, so at least I can put the pressure. But it always lingered. It's like, can I really dance? And how does a person in a wheelchair dance? So she saw me, she saw my routines, and she was impressed, because I seen some of the videos she did with her partners in the past. She's an able-bodied, an able person, as they call it, and I was the wheelchair. So it's like, how do you really, dance the wheelchair? But they saw something great in me, so they thought, let's make the most advanced routine possible when he comes in to try this dancing routine. So that's what we did. We filmed just a couple weeks ago, but basically all what it is, there's a TV series going on, like Dancing with the Stars, that she's a professional dancer. The choreographer, her son, the choreographer is a professional dancer, and she taught her son how to dance. Her son is on Dancing with the Stars over in London. He's been on there for 6 seasons, and Strictly Come Dancing for 4 seasons, and now London, for the first time ever, is doing a TV series for an disabled wheelchair dancing. So we wanted to film it to impress them, the BBC. So we filmed it, and here's Aubrey and I doing the samba.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm in a bunch of different stuff. But you know, looking back, it's just all about doing it. And don't be afraid, because fear will overcome you. And fear will actually hold you back to being the person that you're destined to be. Because if I let the accident overcome me, I would have never been a powerlifter. I would have never been a bodybuilder. I would never become a fitness model. And I would have never been a dancer. And you know, now it's like I never thought I would get into motivational speaking. But I'll tell you what, it's amazing to be able to share my testimony, to be able to show you what you can achieve if you don't hold yourself back. Because in the end, it's about you. When you go to bed at night by yourself, you wake up in the morning and you're by yourself. And in the end, you're really just by yourself, because it's the choices that you make will determine what your future holds, because you guys chose to be here today. You guys chose to be here to get involved with the tops. And you guys are all succeeding because you're not holding back. And when an opportunity arises, don't let fear overcome you, because we only have one life. And years down the road, you're going to be wishing that you would have took that opportunity today. Because I'm so thankful that I didn't die in that accident. Because, you know, yeah, things I went through. I went through torture in my mind and physically when a lot of pain. We won't go in there, but it's just overcoming.